Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we'll be checking out Living Legend, the most requested Forsaken song that I've had so far, and also Null and Void, the Noli chase theme, because I'm always checking out new stuff, and these have both been recommended to me, and I can't wait to check them out. I mean, the songs I've heard from Forsaken so far have just been so interesting, it's so cool, and I can't wait to see what these will be like. But make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. It only takes a second, it helps the channel immensely, helps me continue making more stuff like this, and it shows that you guys are enjoying what I'm making. And also, if you'd like to request something specific, you can request it through the comments or through Patreon at tier 1 or 2 or 2 or 3. I mean, and there's all kinds of stuff over there too if you'd like to check out more reactions from me. But without further ado, let's check out Living Legend from Forsaken. Interesting. Beat picking up. Oh, wow. This just keeps getting more insane as we go on, starting with just the bass melody, that like bassy like guitar melody, just fantastic driving riff just to start with, and that was solid enough. And then like a couple seconds later we get another element coming in, a little bit of a synth I believe, and then a little bit after that we get even more, and then even more, and then it just keeps changing, and then the beat picks up and we get the tempo going faster, and everything is just all at once as each layer continues. It's really interesting so far. I mean, I wasn't expecting this to be so dynamic and interesting. Like just from the jump it just keeps going, keeps getting crazier and crazier as we go on. It's awesome so far. Let's keep going. That's synth melody right now. Oh, and it speeds up even more. Oh, what? Got like light piano in the background. Nice. Nice. Wow, that was a crazy song. I mean, it just kept getting better throughout the whole thing, and this might be my favorite Forsaken song at this point. I also was told that this song was originally just a song, like they didn't have a character attached to it at first, but it was so good that they found a character and attached it to it and made him a character in the game and stuff like that. Like, it's worth it. I can understand why. Like, it's so dynamic, and I love how it starts. Like, the bass melody we start with is a little bit dissonant. Like, it's not as raw. Like, it's a little bit back in the mix. Like, it's a really interesting, like, way to start off. And then as we build on, things get more and more crazy. And, like, some, like in some songs it can be too complex where there's too many elements and it just kind of gets lost in the sauce. But in this one, I feel like it all actually came together really nicely. Like when we got that guitar solo near the end there, and just we're getting this crazy ass guitar solo going on, and in the background you hear this like jazzy like piano melody going on. It's just really fast paced piano, and then of course the drum and bass is just really intense as well. Like, and then we get this, just the main core melody comes back, like the doom to doom to doom to doom, like it just keeps building on top of that. And it's so intense, but every layer that goes into it meshes really well with the other layers that are in it, and it just keeps going and getting better. And as we go on, it was fantastic. Like, it was so interesting and so cool. Like, I had no idea what to expect. I never do with these Forsaken songs. They're always so interesting, but this one in particular, just I can see why it's so popular and so many people requested me to check it out, because like it builds so crazily and just keeps going as we go on, just so in so many different ways. Like, it's like, oh, you want a guitar, you want a bass, you want a solo, you want the piano in the background, you want the drum bass to go up, like, I don't know, just go up in tempo so much. Like, it was insane. It was insane. But we just checked this out. Now let's check out Null and Void from Forsaken as well. Heavy and distorted. Nice. That's it. This one is very different from the last one. I mean, this one is so much more disjointed. It feels more horror coded kind of thing. Like the other one, it was like really intense, and I'm sure it would be intense as it's coming after you because there's so many different layers and it's so kind of crazy and all over the place. This one though, like I feel like right off the jump, like the distortion elements and just like the repeated beats that are again somewhat disjointed, and like it doesn't have the same kind of melodies and the same kind of like hooks as Living Legend did, for sure. Like this is a lot more like in your face and just intense. Like there's some good melodies there, don't get me wrong, especially as we go on the song, we're getting these fantastic like guitar beats or like synth guitar beats or whatever. Like it's really interesting, but it's definitely not on the same level as Living Legend, I'll say that right away. But it's, again, for a chase theme though, like for having this coming behind you, like it'd be terrifying. Like it has that vibe of it, like just really kind of creepy, distorted, kind of synth and industrial sounding like music, and it's really interesting so far. This I like. Crazy. I mean, again, like it's definitely not as catchy, doesn't have the same level of hooks as Living Legend does, but it's again just very heavy on the distortion, very heavy on the horror elements of this song. And the main beat is not bad, again, as we get into it, but like the repeated kind of guitar melodies, like they repeat it and distort it a little bit as we go on, and it's just really in your face and really intense the entire time. Like, we got, again, some moments where we had this solid kind of melody, like ba 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 ba, like, and it was really solid as we had those, but that hook alone is not enough to make this like a great song necessarily. But again, in the context of the game, if you have this coming up behind you and like chasing you and all that type of stuff, it'd be freaky as hell. Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, it would make you want to run faster because it's so like disjointed and so creepy and things like that. They're still really interesting, like the way that they did it, the repeated kind of beats over and over again to make that kind of just intense industrial sound coming at you. Like, it's again a really interesting style, but I would say that Living Legend by far is my favorite of the two. Like, Null and Void is okay for what it is, but it's definitely like not one of my favorite songs of the bunch because it's so distorted. Again, in terms of how it's used in the game, I think it's really cool and interesting, and it works well for the horror elements of it. But in terms of an actual song, I'm probably not going to be throwing the song, listen to it on my own time because it's not that crazy. Whereas the other one, I'm definitely going to be blasting that all the time. Like, Living Legend is just a really interesting song. But they're both really interesting. I mean, again, every song I've heard from Forsaken so far has been incredibly inventive, incredibly interesting. It's like back when Friday Night Funkin' came out and I was like playing all the mods for that game and stuff like that. And there's a lot of interesting music there. And anytime there's fan-made music for games, especially when the game's popular, there's always going to be some really interesting and innovative stuff out there. And Forsaken is clearly that. A lot of Roblox games, it seems like, have really incredible music. I just still need to check out a lot. But anyways, thanks for hanging out and watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, later days, folks.